India is a country located in South Asia, bordered by Pakistan to the northwest, China and Nepal to the north, Bhutan to the northeast, Bangladesh and Myanmar to the east, and the Indian Ocean to the south. It is the second most populous country in the world, with over 1.4 billion people. India has a rich history and culture, with evidence of human activity dating back to around 75,000 years ago. It has been ruled by various empires and kingdoms throughout its history, and gained independence from British colonial rule in 1947. India is known for its diverse population, with over 2,000 ethnic groups and more than 1,600 languages spoken. The official languages are Hindi and English, but there are also many regional languages spoken throughout the country. India is home to a wide range of religions, including Hinduism, Islam, Christianity, Buddhism, Jainism, Sikhism, and Zoroastrianism. The country has a long and rich tradition of spiritual and philosophical thought, and has given birth to many great thinkers, such as Mahatma Gandhi and Rabindranath Tagore. India has a mixed economy, with both traditional agriculture and modern industries. The service sector is the largest contributor to the economy, followed by agriculture and manufacturing. India is also known for its IT industry, with many global tech companies having their operations in the country. India is a democratic republic, with a federal system of government. The president is the head of state, while the prime minister is the head of government. The country is divided into 28 states and 8 union territories. India has a rich cultural heritage, with many famous landmarks such as the Taj Mahal, Red Fort, and the Golden Temple. It is also known for its cuisine, which varies greatly by region and is known for its use of spices and flavors. India has a long and rich history dating back to ancient times. Some of the earliest known civilizations in the world, such as the Indus Valley Civilization, flourished in the region that is now India around 2500 BCE. Over the centuries, India has been ruled by various empires and kingdoms, including the Maurya Empire, the Gupta Empire, and the Mughal Empire. The Mughal Empire was one of the most powerful and influential empires in Indian history, known for its cultural achievements in art, architecture, and literature. In 1857, a revolt against British colonial rule known as the Indian Rebellion broke out. Although the rebellion was ultimately unsuccessful, it marked the beginning of the Indian independence movement, which would continue for several decades. India gained independence from British rule in 1947, following a long struggle led by leaders such as Mahatma Gandhi and Jawaharlal Nehru. The country was divided into two nations, India and Pakistan, with the latter initially comprising two regions, East and West Pakistan. The division led to widespread violence and displacement, and remains a contentious issue between India and Pakistan to this day. After independence, India adopted a democratic form of government and established itself as a secular republic. The country has made significant progress in various areas such as agriculture, industry, science, and technology, but still faces challenges such as poverty, corruption, and communal tensions. Overall, the history of India is complex and varied, marked by periods of great achievement and progress as well as turmoil and conflict. The country's rich cultural heritage and diverse population have contributed to its vibrant and dynamic character. India is a democratic republic with a federal system of government. The President of India is the head of state, while the Prime Minister is the head of government. The President is elected by an electoral college consisting of elected members of both houses of parliament and the state legislative assemblies, while the Prime Minister is appointed by the President, who is usually the leader of the party or coalition with a majority in the lower house of parliament. The Indian Parliament consists of two houses, the Rajya Sabha, Council of States, and the Lok Sabha, House of the People. Members of the Rajya Sabha are elected by the state legislative assemblies, while members of the Lok Sabha are elected directly by the people through a system of universal adult suffrage. The Lok Sabha is the more powerful of the two houses, with the power to introduce and pass bills, and the ability to remove the Prime Minister through a vote of no confidence. India has a multi-party system, with several major political parties and numerous smaller parties and regional parties. The two main national parties are the Indian National Congress and the Bharatiya Janata Party, BJP. Other major parties include the regional parties such as the All India Trinamool Congress, the Dravida Munnetra Kalagam, the Shiv Sena, and the Aam Aadmi Party. The political landscape in India is often marked by coalitions, with no single party having a majority in the Lok Sabha. The ability to form a coalition government is often seen as a key factor in political success, and parties are known to form alliances with other parties to gain a majority in the Lok Sabha. Despite India's democratic system, the country faces challenges such as corruption, inequality, and communal tensions. Political parties and politicians are often accused of corruption, and there are concerns about the influence of money and wealth in politics. Additionally, communal tensions between different religious and ethnic groups continue to be a source of political conflict and violence in some parts of the country. India has a mixed economy, with a combination of traditional agriculture and modern industries. The service sector is the largest contributor to the economy, followed by agriculture and manufacturing. India's service sector is diverse and includes industries such as IT, telecommunications, banking, finance, tourism, and healthcare. The IT sector, in particular, has grown rapidly in recent years, with many global tech companies having their operations in the country. Agriculture is a significant contributor to the Indian economy, employing around half of the country's workforce. The main crops grown in India include rice, wheat, cotton, and sugarcane. India is also the world's largest producer of spices, and is known for its production of tea, coffee, and other agricultural products. The manufacturing sector in India has grown rapidly in recent years, particularly in areas such as automobiles, pharmaceuticals, and textiles. The government has implemented various policies to promote manufacturing and industrial growth in the country, including the Make in India initiative, which aims to encourage domestic and foreign investment in manufacturing. Despite its economic progress, India still faces challenges such as poverty, inequality, and unemployment. The country has a large informal sector, with many workers employed in informal and unregulated jobs. In addition, there are significant regional disparities in economic development, with some regions, particularly in the north and east of the country, lagging behind in terms of economic growth and development. Overall, India's economy is dynamic and diverse, with significant potential for growth and development in the future. The government has implemented various policies and initiatives to promote economic growth and development, and India's large and youthful population is seen as a significant asset for the country's economic future. India has a rich and diverse culture that is shaped by its long history, geography, and diverse population. The country is known for its diverse religions, languages, cuisines, and art forms. Religion plays an important role in Indian culture, with Hinduism being the most widely practiced religion in the country, followed by Islam, Christianity, Sikhism, Buddhism, and Jainism. India is also home to many religious festivals, such as Diwali, Holi, Eid al-Fitr, and Christmas, which are celebrated with great enthusiasm across the country. India's rich cultural heritage is reflected in its art forms, which include dance, music, literature, and visual arts. Classical Indian dance forms, such as Bharatanatyam, Kathakali, and Manipuri, are known for their intricate footwork, expressive gestures, and elaborate costumes. Indian music, both classical and popular, is characterized by its use of ragas, or melodic modes, and talas, or rhythmic cycles. Indian cuisine is diverse and flavorful, with each region of the country having its own unique style of cooking and dishes. Some of the most popular Indian dishes include biryani, butter chicken, dosa, samosa, and paneer tikka. India's film industry, popularly known as Bollywood, is the largest in the world in terms of the number of films produced and the number of tickets sold. Indian cinema has a global audience and is known for its colorful sets, music, dance, and drama. Indian literature, both ancient and modern, is known for its rich storytelling traditions and diverse themes. The country has produced many renowned writers and poets, such as Rabindranath Tagore, Vikram Seth, Salman Rushdie, and Arundhati Roy. Overall, India's culture is diverse, vibrant, and constantly evolving, reflecting the country's long and complex history and its diverse population. India faces significant challenges in the areas of health and education, particularly in rural and economically disadvantaged areas. Health. While India has made progress in reducing infant mortality and increasing life expectancy, the country still faces significant health challenges. Communicable diseases such as tuberculosis, malaria, and dengue fever remain major health concerns. And the country also faces the growing challenge of non-communicable diseases such as diabetes and cardiovascular disease. Access to healthcare remains a challenge, particularly in rural areas, where there is often a shortage of doctors, hospitals, and medical facilities. In addition, many people in India lack access to clean drinking water and sanitation facilities, which contributes to the spread of waterborne diseases. Education. India has made significant progress in increasing access to education in recent years, with a significant increase in enrollment rates at the primary and secondary levels. However, access to education remains a challenge, particularly for children from economically disadvantaged backgrounds and those living in rural areas. The quality of education also remains a concern, with issues such as teacher absenteeism, inadequate infrastructure, and outdated curricula hindering the effectiveness of the education system. Additionally, there are significant disparities in access to education based on gender, with girls and women facing significant barriers to education in some parts of the country. The Indian government has implemented various initiatives and policies aimed at improving health and education outcomes in the country, including programs to improve access to healthcare and education in rural areas, and policies aimed at improving the quality of education and increasing enrollment rates for girls. Despite these efforts, however, significant challenges remain, and further investment and innovation will be needed to address the complex challenges facing India's health and education sectors.